Imagine this. You wake up, scroll through Twitter, and see the words, "Tupac is back." Not a tribute, not a lookalike, not another conspiracy video with blurry footage. No, the claim is that Tupac Shakur has been found alive in Cuba. And not just alive, but sitting on decades of secret files that could expose the biggest names in hip-hop, and right at the top of that list, Jay-Z and Diddy. Think about how insane that sounds. For nearly 30 years, the world believed Tupac was gone, a victim of the Vegas shooting, a legend immortalized in murals, t-shirts, and lyrics. But suddenly, the internet is saying, nah, he's back. Not only back, but ready to bring down the empires of two of hip-hop's most powerful moguls. And the craziest part, Jay-Z, usually the calm chess player, the unshakable businessman, is rumored to be panicking, furious, making calls, scrambling to figure out how you stop a ghost who's supposedly been collecting receipts for almost 3 decades. Whether you believe it or not, this story has taken over the internet, and trust me, you're gonna want to hear every detail. Let's rewind. The official story says Tupac Shakur was gunned down on the Vegas Strip in 1996. 6 days later, he was gone. Case closed. Another casualty of the East Coast versus West Coast feud. But here's the thing. From day one, people didn't buy it. The coroner's report listed a height that didn't match Pac's actual measurements. The guy who supposedly cremated Tupac disappeared from the map immediately after. Suge Knight, the one man sitting beside Pac when the bullets flew, has never flat out confirmed he believes Tupac died. In fact, he's dropped cryptic comments for years, saying stuff like, if anyone could fake their death, it was Pac. Add to that the countless alleged sightings. Pac in Cuba, Pac in Mexico, Pac in South Africa. Some were obvious hoaxes, some were fans reaching, but others, man, they made you wonder. Fast forward to now, and TikTok plus Twitter have reignited the flames. Videos of a man in Havana who looks eerily like Pac, fans analyzing old interviews like they're FBI agents. And the wildest part, claims that Tupac didn't just fake his death to survive, but to regroup, to gather evidence, to one day come back and expose the people who wanted him gone. And that's where Jay-Z and Diddy come in. When this rumor dropped, the internet lost its mind. Twitter feeds lit up with hashtags like Tupac returns and Jay-Z exposed. TikTok creators started breaking down every lyric, every old clip, every suspicious coincidence. One viral video pulled up Pac's famous line, "I'm not saying I'm going to change the world, but I'll spark the brain that will." And the creator asks, what if that spark wasn't meant for someone else? What if Pac was literally talking about himself? And then you've got the memes, the edits, the reaction clips. People saying things like, bro, if Pac comes back, Jay-Z is finished. Others saying, this is bigger than hip-hop. This is a cultural reset. And honestly, you can feel the energy shift. For years, Tupac was seen as a martyr, taken too soon, symbolic of the fight against a corrupt system. But now, he's being painted as the ultimate strategist, someone who played the longest game in music history. And whether you believe it or not, the hype is real. The story has spread so fast that even casual fans are starting to question the official narrative. Here's where the story gets downright cinematic. The rumor isn't just that Pac is alive. The rumor is that he's sitting on decades of evidence, journal, recording, hidden footage, a so-called forbidden manuscript that supposedly names names, details betrayals, and even points the finger at who really benefited from his disappearance. People are calling it the most dangerous document in music history. Not a mixtape, not an album, but a collection of receipts so explosive it could supposedly trigger RICO cases, end careers, and rewrite hip-hop forever. And apparently, Jay-Z and Diddy are right at the top of that list. Think about the impact if that were true. Jay-Z, the billionaire mogul, the guy who transformed from hustling on Brooklyn corners to being hip-hop's first billionaire, suddenly dragged back into the mud, his rise reframed as opportunistic, built on the back of Pac's absence. And Diddy, already drowning in lawsuits and federal charges, add Tupac's alleged files on top of that, and it's game over. Now again, I gotta be clear, there's zero hard proof that these files exist. These are viral claims. But the reason people are eating it up is because it fits the narrative. It feels like something Pac would do, collect evidence, bide his time, strike when the moment is right. So how's Jay-Z handling all this? According to insiders, not well. Jay's entire brand has always been built on control, the cool, calm, collected chess master. He doesn't move unless it's calculated. He doesn't speak unless he's already thought 10 steps ahead. But this he didn't prepare for. Rumors say Jay has been making frantic calls, locking down allies, reminding people of the favors he's done, basically circling the wagons, trying to make sure nothing leaks. Supposedly, he's furious that something like this could even gain traction, because Jay's whole empire is built on reputation, the mogul, the genius, the untouchable businessman. If people start questioning that foundation, the whole image cracks. And fans, of course, are pulling up old lyrics. One line from The City Is Mine has resurfaced. They thought I'd die in prison. Guess the system works. People are now saying, was that a subliminal reference to Pac? Did Jay know more than he let on? Again, maybe that's just reaching, but in moments like this, every lyric gets reinterpreted. Every interview becomes a clue, and the pressure builds. Then there's Diddy, and man, if anyone is sweating right now, it's him. His empire is already collapsing under federal investigations. Prosecutors are calling his operation a criminal enterprise. He's facing accusations of racketeering, trafficking, coercion, NDAs, hidden footage, missing witnesses. It's all piling up. And now, imagine Tupac stepping forward with files, or even just saying he has them. That doesn't just add to Diddy's problems, it completely destroys his defense. People are saying Diddy's been calling up lawyers nonstop, locking down assets, basically bracing for impact. And honestly, can you blame him? The last thing he needs is Tupac Shakur, alive, pointing a finger from the shadows. It's not just Pac in this conversation. Other voices are jumping in too. Jaguar Wright, who's been exposing hip-hop secrets for years, instantly connected the dots. She claims Pac wasn't just silenced in 1996, he was pushed out to make room for others to rise, people like Jay-Z and Diddy, to become the faces of hip-hop. According to her, Pac's supposed return proves everything she's been saying, that the industry's biggest names manipulate narratives, bury skeletons, and rewrite history to suit themselves. And she's not the only one. Smaller artists, whistleblowers, even ex-bodyguards have added fuel to the fire. Suddenly, this isn't just a rumor about one man. It's a movement of voices saying, we told you the industry was corrupt. And that's the scariest part for Jay-Z and Diddy. The rumor is Pac isn't coming back alone. He's aligning with people who have been blackballed, artists with nothing left to lose, whistleblowers who've been ignored for years, a new generation of rappers who feel trapped in contracts, controlled by the machine. Imagine that coalition. Tupac, the ultimate revolutionary, teaming up with voices who want to burn the system down. That's not a comeback, that's a revolution. And if that happens, it's bigger than just Jay-Z or Diddy. It's the entire music industry being put on trial. All right, let's pump the brakes for a second, because we gotta separate fact from frenzy. What's confirmed? Diddy is in legal trouble. That's real. Jay-Z is a billionaire mogul who's faced his own lawsuits. The music industry has a long history of exploitation and shady contracts. What's not confirmed? That Tupac is alive, that he has secret files, that Jay-Z and Diddy are about to be exposed by him. These are rumors, viral stories, speculation fueled by fan theories. But here's the catch. In the internet era, facts don't always matter. Perception is power. If enough people believe Tupac's back, if enough people think Jay-Z and Diddy are hiding something, that alone can damage reputations. And that's exactly why this story matters, whether it's true or not. So why would this blow up now? Simple. The timing is perfect. Diddy is weaker than ever. Jay-Z's spotless image has cracks. Social media spreads rumors faster than any newspaper ever could. And younger generations already distrust the industry. Pac's supposed return taps into all of that energy. It's not just about him. It's about the system, the corruption, the secrets. And that's why it's catching fire right now. Even if Tupac isn't alive in Cuba, the fact that this rumor resonates so deeply tells you something important. Fans don't trust the music industry. They believe legends were built on lies. They believe the truth has been buried for too long. And maybe that's the real story here. Not whether Pac physically comes back, but that his ghost, his energy, his legacy is powerful enough to shake hip-hop 30 years later. Because Jay-Z and Diddy might be rattled, but what's really under fire is the entire foundation of how music has been built and controlled. So now I gotta ask you, do you believe it? Do you think Tupac is alive in Cuba with secret files ready to expose Jay-Z and Diddy? Or is this just another internet wildfire? fueled by hope and nostalgia. Whatever your answer, one thing's undeniable. Tupac Shakur, alive or not, is still shaking the industry almost 30 years after his so-called death. And maybe, just maybe, that's the real secret. Pac never left. Not really. His words, his energy, his legend, they're still sparking the brains of millions. And if the rumors are true, then hip-hop isn't just about to face a comeback, it's about to face a reckoning. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos, and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.